Wow, here we are. October Horror Fest review number 31. I've saved the best for last. This is right now my favorite horror film. It always changes, it always goes from one to the other. This is it right now. Jaws, I don't necessarily consider a horror film. The only reason I put it in October Horror Fest is because a lot of people do consider it horror. But this is my favorite true horror film. That is John Carpenter's classic Halloween. This is the also classic slasher film from 1978, and it stars Jamie Lee Curtis, Donald Pleasence, PJ Soles, Brian Andrews, Nancy Loomis, and is directed by John Carpenter. This film is about a little boy on Halloween night. He picks up a butcher knife and goes into his sister's room and kills her. It is not until after that he's done the deed that we realize that the killer is this 6-year-old boy named Michael Myers. 15 years later, he escapes from the Haddonfield Mental Asylum, and he is off on a Halloween rampage, stalking babysitters and killing them all off one by one. This film is fantastic. It is so eerie. I think this is probably the only movie I can watch again and again, and it still gives me the creeps. It's a very uncomfortable experience watching this movie, especially the ending. I'm not going to ruin it for you. If you haven't seen Halloween, please do. It's the greatest horror film ever made, and I don't really think anybody, not even John Carpenter, knew how big this film was going to be. They didn't know how much of a box office success it would be, how much of a cult status it would have, and how many people would just generally fall in love with it. I have fallen in love with this film. It's a fantastic movie. It's in my top 15 favorite films of all time. John Carpenter's Halloween is where it's at. If you've not seen this movie, I highly, highly recommend it. It is so, so good. The music, the acting from Donald Pleasence particularly, John Carpenter's directing in this film, the character of Michael Myers, it's beautifully crafted and blended together for what is, in my personal opinion, the best horror film. It's my favorite, and The Exorcist, Psycho, and The Silence of the Lambs are the best horror films. Some of my favorites too. John Carpenter's Halloween gets, without a doubt, a 5 out of 5. Definitely check this movie out if you haven't. It's fantastic. Thank you guys for watching my review of Halloween, and thank you for watching October Horror Fest. But that's not all. Stay tuned for one more video at the end of the month. Well, actually, this is the end of the month, so stay tuned. Right after this video, I will upload my end of October Horror Fest video, and it'll include the conclusion, an announcement about next year, and a small little horror movie update. And thank you for watching. It was fun at times. It was very stressful at times because I had a bunch of other stuff going on, and I didn't want to disappoint you guys. But I would say it was generally fun. Thank you for watching October Horror Fest 2014, and stay tuned for more videos. Peace.